guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what goes through your person's mind when they see you. Now, whether they see you in person or they see your posts on social media is irrelevant. We'll just find out what goes through their mind when they see you. So for the first group, we have this blue paintbrush, the red one for group 2 and the yellow one for group 3. Pause the video over here, meditate on all three, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as description box below. So make your selection and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the blue paintbrush, let's find out what goes through your person's mind when they see you, whether it is in person or it is through social media. Spirit, what goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? One card at a time, please. What goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? You can skip ahead if you don't want to see the shuffling. What goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? What goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? It is obviously not very easy for anybody to figure out what your person's thinking. Ooh, so we have priest over here. When this person sees you, they feel the need to protect you at all costs. Now, I don't know why that is. Perhaps they don't like the kind of people they see you with. They think that those people are not necessarily good for you or that those people do not have your best interest in their mind. This person is somebody who's very intuitive. They might be a better judge of character than you, group 1. And maybe they're better at figuring out the true colors of a person simply by looking at them. Which is why when they see you hanging out with a crowd, the circles that you run in, they don't like that. They also feel like you're very innocent, you're very gullible. They feel like people take favors from you but not really give you anything in return. They take you for granted. They simply use you. And that's why this side of theirs to protect you, to be there for you, to be your knight in shining armor comes out loud and strong when they see you. Okay. Let's see what else comes out through the other deck. Spirit, what goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? I am so clumsy, it's not even funny. Spirit, what goes through group 1's person's mind when they see them? So we have goat over here. Again, I'm getting the sense of them feeling very protective towards you, first of all. And then the second thing is that they see you as someone who is very wise, somebody who just knows, like maybe you're one of those few people who can see through their facade, if at all they put up one. You're one of those few people who can see through their masks, who can actually tell that they're not in a good or a bad mood. You can read their eyes, basically, group 1. And not just theirs, perhaps that of a lot of people. They also get a lot of positivity from you. It's just that it's like merely by looking at you, they feel this rush of happiness, of hope, of positivity. Something about your aura, they find you very alluring. If they meet you in person, for example, if you're colleagues or something, then they get so, I am at a loss of words, so that's what goes through their head. They don't even know how to describe it. And if they see your posts on social media, they get awestruck. That's how beautiful they find you. They think that there's an innocence to you. They see how naive you are, how pure you are, how innocent you are. And because there aren't a lot of people like this anymore, group 1, I think that is also where this need to protect you at all costs comes through. Okay, See what else goes through your person's head when they see you. What goes through group one's person's head when they see them, Spirit? What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them? They feel like rushing towards you, sweeping you off your feet, taking you in their arms. But there might be a distance between the both of you, like a physical distance, and they don't like it. Wow, okay, so I just got this message that for the maximum number of you watching this reading, this person, the only way that they can see you is through social media, because you guys live at a distance from each other, a significant physical distance from each other. And when they look at you, especially with other people, they don't like what they see. So there's that sense of, ugh, that should be me instead of him or her standing next to group one. And I just want to bolt and take them away from there and put myself in their place. But it's not that easy. Yeah, okay, group one, this person definitely does not like the company that you keep. But then, hey, again, it's your life, your choices, right? Let's see what your tarot cards have to say. Spirit, what goes through group one's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them? So we have death. For a lot of you, this might be your ex that you're inquiring about, and when they see you, they feel like wanting to reach out to you again, wanting to have a new beginning with you, resurrect the relationship. What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. But they know they cannot rush this. It's like they see you from behind the bushes, as creepy as that might sound. Oh, wow. So the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles over here. So they know that if they want this, they'll have to be patient, because it'll take time for your connection to grow. If this is new, and if it is old, then they know that it'll take time for you both to heal, to repair things, and to get it back to its initial state. I think this is their intention, but they know that no matter how charged up they are to come towards you, they know that they cannot do it just yet. I mean, it'll take time. What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? Nine of Wands. They're not giving up on you. They want to keep fighting for you. They want to fight for you. They want to fight against whatever competitors they might be having. They do, I mean, I'm getting the sense that they think that you have options. Yeah, bottom of the deck as we're speaking is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like they know you have options, or they can visibly see through social media other people, dropping hearts and commenting on your pictures. They do not like what they're seeing, and they want to fight off all of those other energies and just have you all for themselves. What goes through group one's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? Wow, the Sun. So as I had mentioned with, I think, this card, that when they see you, they get the sense of hope, of positivity, of light. And that again over here is being confirmed with the Sun. They do want to make things right with you. They have a lot of love in their heart for you, group one. And when they see you, I'm hearing, this is my person. Have you ever looked at someone and felt like, yeah, that's my husband and that's my wife? And I'm not talking about your celebrity crushes, group one. So I think pretty much that is the feeling that this person gets. Bottom of the deck right now is the Star. So yeah, a lot of hope this person has about your connection, but they don't want to rush and spoil things. Let's see what message does Spirit have for you. What message do you have for group one, Spirit? What message do you have for Group 1, Spirit? Oh, wow, look at this. Hope over here and hope over here as well. Look with new eyes and create the change that awaits you. So you might be seeing a lot of butterflies or white or purple flowers around you, or rainbows. That's your sign from your spirit guides that they're near you. Regardless, first of all, if you are losing hope in this particular connection, Group 1, then you needn't. All right, because at the end of the storm, there's always a rainbow. Is that the saying, or have I butchered it? Okay. And the second message that I'm getting is more so for the person that you're watching this reading from, that they want to change the dynamics of this connection, but they haven't figured out how to go about it just yet. And they perhaps need to change their approach, and maybe then they will have their moment of realization and figure out a way to come towards you, because that is in their intention over here very clearly. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you today. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. 1111, as I said that. You might be seeing a lot of it. For personal readings, you can contact me on Instagram or my email ID. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Let me know down in the comments how you liked the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, Group 2. So for those of you who chose the red paintbrush, let's find out what goes through your person's mind when they see you. And when I say they see you, so it can either be in person or online through your social media. It is irrelevant. I mean, it can be either of those things. Okay. So, Spirit, what goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? What goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? Oh, nice. We have Child Magical over here for you. This person is simply in awe of you, Group 2, right off the bat. You might be someone who looks younger than their actual age. You might be very quirky in terms of how you dress or how you accessorize yourself. There is a childlike innocence to you still. The way you see the world is very different from how usually people see it. And I think it is, if this is online, then it is very evident from the captions that you choose or the way you edit your pictures or altogether the content that you put up. It's as if they look at the pictures that you post and they're like, wow, how the heck did she find beauty in this? Or did he find beauty in this? So that's one message that I'm getting. And if they have the opportunity to see you in person, then I think that they see more and they talk less. Why? Because they just get so caught up merely by looking at you that they might actually be at a loss of words. Like, how do I approach this person that's there in front of me? Like a fairy, like an angel. What do I say? So that's that. You might be someone who has a young heart. You're always very lively. You crack a lot of jokes. You attract a lot of people because of this energy of yours, and they see that too. So when they see you, especially if this is an introvert that you're dealing with, I think they might also get very intimidated. Like they look at you and wow, okay, so I'm getting the message that they see you and they feel like energetically you both are not a match, because your energy levels are always a 10 on a 10 and they're somewhere at a 2 or a 3 perhaps. Ooh, all right, let's see what else. Spirit, what goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? What goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? You can skip ahead if you don't want to see the shuffling. What goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? We have Donkey over here. Keep your heart open no matter what. And this donkey, I've always found him to be extremely cute. So that's what they think. I mean, when they see you, whether in person or otherwise, they notice that you're very generous. If they have the opportunity to see you in person, they might have often seen you helping other people or doing charity. Perhaps you both met while volunteering together at some place. And if they see you online, then the way you interact with people who comment on your posts is always so kind, even if you have trolls. And I sincerely hope that you don't. But if you do, they see that even those kind of people you tackle with so much warmth and so much kindness. And just in general, you're so full of affection. They're really attached to that sentimental side of yours. You might have gone through something in your life, group 2, something which wasn't very pleasant, but you did not let that break your spirits. And perhaps this person is aware of that major event that you underwent. Whether you posted about it online or, like I mentioned, if you guys personally have seen each other, so that's how. But despite the storm that was going on in your personal life, you never let it affect the way you interact with other people, because I mean, obviously it wasn't their fault, and they know that, and they really appreciate it. So when they see you having the prior knowledge that group 2 was going through such and such a thing, but despite that, look at them hustling, look at them going and growing. They really have mad respect for you for this. Okay, let's see what else goes through your person's mind. What goes through group 2's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? What goes through group 2's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? Wow, so just a second. We have over here memories of love. So maybe this is someone whom you were once in a connection with, and then you guys separated and you're still in separation. They get very nostalgic looking at you. It's like suddenly there's a rush of all these old memories of all the good times that they spent with you. Wow, okay, so I'm getting that when they see you, especially if they have history with you, a lot of them, group 2, and I kid you not, they might just choke up because of all these emotions that they start feeling towards you. It's like, how could I let her go? That's one thing that I'm hearing. And then, how do I get her back? And just look at her. Wow, this is not a very nice energy that I'm feeling. For a lot of you, this might have been your high school sweetheart, perhaps. They still have that flame for you. It's still burning within them, group 2. They also, when they see you, they feel like this is the person that I want to grow old with, but they're so out of my league and they're so good and kind. First of all, how could I do such a thing to such a person? And then how do I make this right now? Okay, let's see what your tarot cards have to say. Spirit, what goes through group 2's person's mind when they see them? Confusion. To speak or to shut up, to like that picture or to keep scrolling without liking. What goes through group 2's person's mind when they see them, Spirit? The Empress, yeah, they definitely think that you're out of their league, way out of their league. And that's why I'm saying for a lot of you, this is an introvert. I don't think their friend circle is also very large. And you, on the other hand, I'm not saying that you're some hyperactive beast kind of a person, group 2, but it's just that you're more out there than this person. At least that's what they think. They're also totally enraptured by your looks. May I just add that? Spellbound by the way you look. If you have long legs, they really like that. That's just one message that I'm getting. What else, Spirit? What goes through group 2's person's mind when they see them? Temperance. They see you like an angel, like a being of light. They also feel this overwhelming sense of calm that rushes all over them when they see you. They also, okay, I'm getting another message that they feel like you're above them, which is very similar to what I was picking up from the Empress's energy over here as well. They also feel like they need to level up, And not a little bit, but a lot. They need to level up a lot. I'll tell you what I just noticed in the mirror. This is rather interesting. I have the Eight of Swords over here as your bottom of the deck, which was also present when I got this. And this was the bottom of the deck for this card as well. Stuck, stuck, stuck. Your person is feeling extremely stuck in this situation. But here's the interesting thing about the Eight of Swords. This is all make-believe. This is somebody who loves to make mountains out of molehills. It is not that difficult to just use your thumb and hit the like button, you know, or to actually drop a comment or actually make an effort to talk to you or meet you in person. What's the maximum that can happen? You will say, buzz off and walk away. There might be someone who's afraid to take risks for all we know. For all I know, I mean, of course, you know better. What else, Spirit? What goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? What goes through Group 2's person's mind when they see them? Ooh, nice. The Emperor after Temperance. So definitely this person knows that right now you're out of their league. So if they want to make a move towards you and make things right, they need to level up. They need to match up to you, and that'll require, bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they do want to offer commitment to you, but they know that right now they're not in that place. They know they need to work upon themselves. They know that they need to be somebody in their own eyes before they can approach you as this King of Pentacles. This might also be someone who suffers from some self-worth issues. I was just checking how many tarot cards I had pulled for the first pile. Okay, so now let's see what closing message do we have for you from Spirit. What message do you have for Group 2, Spirit? One, please. What message do you have for Group 2, Spirit? What message do you have for Group 2, Spirit? What message do you have for Group 2, Spirit? Ooh, interesting. So we have perspective over here. Examine your situation from a higher perspective. I'm getting two things. And I think this message applies for the both of you. One, you feel like you both are at loggerheads, so this person does not want to see you face to face, when actually this person, like we've already seen over here, has a lot of love in their heart for you. They see you as a soulmate with the Six of Cups energy. Forgot to mention that earlier. And they do want to make things right with you. So that is one shift in perspective that's coming out for you. And as far as they are concerned, they feel like you don't want anything to do with them anymore. And like I already mentioned, they have the tendency to make mountains out of molehills. So even they require a shift in perspective. They need to focus on what can go wrong, and instead they need to focus on how to make things right. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you today. For personal readings, you can contact me on Instagram or my email ID. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 3. So for those of you who chose the yellow paintbrush, let's find out what goes through your person's mind when they see you. This can either be in person or social media, doesn't matter. So Spirit, what goes through Group 3's person's mind when they see them? Alright, so we have Gambler over here. First of all, when this person sees you, they immediately get the sense that you are a risk taker. You're somebody who marches to the beat of their own drum. I'm picking up a lot of the Fool's energy over here. So you are somebody who is very thick-skinned. You simply couldn't care less about what other people had to say to you, about the choices that you make, or even the way you dress, or whatever it is. You are somebody who does not care, and they can see that. It's like your entire personality radiates this one basic fact about you, that you don't care. And it is one of, first of all, it's not easy to be this kind of a person, because you know, these days people take offense, they get offended, they don't like stuff, they're very emotional. I'm not throwing shade at anybody for being emotional. I'm an empath myself. But basically what I mean is that to own who you are, that's a better way to put it, is not easy for a lot of people. but you do that constantly. You do that on a daily basis, and they see that when they see you, and when they see it, they admire it a lot, because like I mentioned, it's not easy. And another message that I'm getting from this is that when they see you, they feel like taking a leap of faith towards you. For a small section of you, group 3, I'm getting that this is somebody who has never spoken to you, might be one of your social media followers, likes your posts, sometimes comments on them, but has so far not gathered the guts to slide into your DMs. And maybe that is a move that they contemplate every time they see you, because they find that very irresistible, whatever it is they're looking at, which is you and the content that you post. And they want to take a risk in this connection with you. All right, let's see what else do we get for you. Spirit, what goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? If this is somebody whom you meet in person, perhaps at work, then this can be your superior or a new colleague, or maybe you're new to the workplace, and they are totally smitten by you, but haven't really had a one-on-one conversation with you yet. Okay, Spirit, what goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? So we have giraffe over here. This, you might be very tall, a lot of you group 3, so of course that's one thing that really stands out, so it cannot be missed. Another message that I'm getting is when they see you, they get the sense that you're kind of a Miss Know-It-All or a Mr. Know-It-All. It's almost as if your intelligence reflects on your face, and they can see that. And you inspire them to be more like you, not in the sense that they should exactly start copying you or your mannerisms, not like that, but it's just that you might be a pro at what you do, and maybe they aren't. So in that sense, when they see you, they actually get a lot of inspiration from you to be better at what they're doing. Not to say that they aren't already good at what it is that they do, but it's just that you are so good at what it is that you do that when they see you, they're like, man, I need to learn. I need to upgrade myself as well, just like how group 3 keeps doing. Okay. What else, Spirit? What goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? Oh, I need one card, please. What goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? What goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? You can skip ahead if you don't want to see the shuffling. What goes through group 3's person's mind when they see them? Oh, nice. We have the Lovers having popped out for you over here. Oh, okay. I just got this message. Group 3, for some of you, you might already be in a relationship with somebody else, and this person does not like that. They see you with your boyfriend, or they see you with your girlfriend, and they're like, that should have been me. So I'm picking up on a sense of a slight jealousy over here as well. Or if you're not in a relationship, but there is one particular person with whom you often post a lot, this person does not like that, because they are assuming that there's something cooking between the both of you. And they want to be that person. This person has a lot of love in their heart for you, which is weird to say, I know, considering, especially for those of you who've never even spoken to them. But well, the heart wants what it wants, right? So this person has a lot of feelings for you. They want to be with you. When they see you, they're like, ugh, this is my soulmate. This is my wife, or this is my husband. But how do I make this happen? I haven't even gathered up the guts to open my mouth yet. Is this even real? I mean, is this even possible? Can I even make this happen? Look at her. Just so totally in a power, total boss babe. And look at me. What a fool. Their words, not mine. Okay, let's see what your tarot cards have to say. Spirit, what goes through Group 3's person's mind when they see them? So we have the Eight of Wands. Yep, they do think about talking to you a lot when they see you. They're like, how many times have you come across the message, I type and delete texts? It's very common. It runs in our circle a lot. I'm getting that same message for you, that this person types and then backspaces the hell out of it. They just cannot seem to gather up enough guts to hit send. What else, Spirit? What is Group 3's person? What goes through Group 3's person's mind when they see them? What goes through Group 3's person's mind when they see them? That was a nice flip. Queen of Wands. They are very intimidated by you, Group 3. That's for sure. And perhaps that is why they have to think so many times before actually speaking to you. Because, I mean, it's a human thing. When you're intimidated, when you are intimidated by someone, it's not very easy to approach them, to talk to them. Not to say that there's something about your persona that's that makes you, well, let's just say not very approachable. I don't think that that's the case. It's just that they have this image of you in their mind, which is why they find it difficult to open up to you and to talk to you. All right, let's see what else. Spirit, what goes through Group 3's person's mind when they see them? Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles over here. This person definitely does wish to build something with you. And when I say something, I mean a connection, like an actual romantic relationship over here. For a lot of you, this is somebody that you work with or that you've met at or through work. They do, however, want to take things slowly. They don't want to rush into it and then have to face your fire. They don't want that. Also, when they see you, they think, how can I make this work? How do I talk to her? How do I make this work? What should I do? They might also be taking help from their friends or you, the mutual friends that you guys might be having, or your colleagues. Somebody to give them tips about how can they approach you. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Yeah, so how can they come forward?